What's up, everybody? Anime Beer here with a very long overdue comic book haul. Some of this is just pickups, some of this is new comic book day. I have no clue. It's Saturday, so we're just going to call this a pickup. So we're going to run that intro and we're going to get into it. Alright, as I said before, this is just going to be a pickup because I missed like 3 weeks of new comic book day. So these comics are in no particular order because when I picked them up, I don't remember when they were supposed to fall in line with the weeks. So just jumping right into it. First up, we have Blood Hunt, Union Jack the Ripper, number 1 of 3. I'm just now scratching the surface of Blood Hunt. I read the first issue, then I read Ultimate Spider-Man, and that's as far as I've gotten. Have Avengers 15. Where's that? 51. 15. Blood Hunt. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 of 3. As I said, I read the first one already, so. And this is just going to be like a quick speed through. I'm not really going to get into too much details about each comic that I got, unless something about it was very just interesting. Got Wolverine number 1, Blood Hunt. Venom 34. Blood Hunters number 2, which I don't remember having Blood Hunters number 1, so I might have to look back at that. Midnight Suns 1 of 3. Got Blade and Ghost Rider on the front. Black Panther 1 of 3. Very, very nice and just mean cover. I have 2 Blood Hunt number 2s. One is the explicit one, and the other one is just a regular one. I opened up number 3 just to compare and contrast the two. The cover isn't explicit. I'm just gonna go ahead and let you know that now. So you see, you see the red band here. It's not really covering up anything. It's actually translucent, so you can actually see the whole cover if you really look at it. But I don't know what number 2 is like, but I know number 3 literally has like a 2-page spread that isn't in the original book. So, and this is it. I'm not going to spoil it, but I just want to give you a heads up. Like I said, in the explicit one, there is a 2-page spread with dialogue. I didn't read the dialogue. I just wanted to see what the difference between the two was. I don't know if that's going to be in the first one or the second one. It might be more, but I know as far as the third one goes, that's what it is. And the reason I'm bringing that up is for the collectors out there. If that 2-page spread is enough for you to want to get the explicit one, by all means, go for it. The difference is $1 as far as price goes. One's $4.99. The explicit one is $5.99. With that being said, if you want to just save money, just get the explicit one for that extra content, and don't even buy the original one. Fantastic Four. What is that? 21. Oh, excuse me. Miles Morales Spider-Man number 21. All these 21s. No. Strange Academy 2 of 3, which I don't remember getting 1 of 3. But again, we're gonna have to look into that because I know before this even released, I had everything on hold. So I'm kind of confused of why I'm probably missing issues, unless I already have it. I do believe 1 of 3 or 1 of 1. I know some of these were one shots. This is a one shot. Green Lantern War Journal, issue 9. This has been a really, really good read. So for all my Green Lantern fans out there who are thinking about picking this up, do so. You really, really get more in depth with John Stewart, and it's been really good. Alan Scott Green Lantern, issue 6. I believe that this is the conclusion. Again, very, very good read, good story. It really doesn't go into solid, old school JLA type stuff, but it focuses, of course, on Alan Scott and just a particular story. Like I said, I'm not here to spoil this time. I'm just trying to breeze through just to show you guys what I got. Sam and Twitch issue 3. Been a very, very good read. I like the Spawn universe. I like, I forgot what the other one was called just that quick. I might post it somewhere like right here just to remind myself and everybody. But Sam and Twitch, good read. Spawn universe. I recommend it. Ultimate Black Panther 4. If you're not reading any of the Ultimate stories, I don't know what you're doing, because we have Black Panther, Spider-Man, Ultimates, and then there's X-Men. So one of those 4 have to pique your interest. I'm reading Black Panther and Spider-Man. Really don't too much care for X-Men. They snuck a Ultimate in my pull list, so I'm going to read that one and see if I even want to read it. Power Rangers 120, Darkest Hour. I'm still waiting on 106 to come in before I can continue reading. But with Power Rangers coming to an end, I'm very, very interested to see how they end everything off. King Spawn, I'm not going to go into much detail because I've repeated time and time again. Jango Fett number 3. The first 2 issues are really good. If you are a bounty hunter fan of any type when it comes to Star Wars, Jango Fett is a good read. They also have Mace Windu, but I haven't seen a new issue of that in a while. But yes, Jango Fett is a good read for all my bounty hunter and just Jango Fett fans. Ultimate Spider-Man issue 5. I've really, really been enjoying this book. Great read, great turn of events, it's just an amazing story. Again, all these are all my opinions. If you think the story sucks, well, that's you. Anyway, I like it. Amazing read. I recommend just reading like the first 2 issues just to see if it's something that you will want to read or not. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers The Return, issue 4. This is the last issue of this run. As I said in a previous video, I got to meet Amy Jo Johnson, got her autograph, got her to sign issue 3. She told me herself she and Matt are just waiting on the green light to continue the story, and hopefully we get that green light. Gunslinger issue 32. Of course, not it's Gunslinger. It's Spawn. It's a later Spawn that I haven't gotten to yet. Same with Scorched issue 30. Here is the Ultimates I was telling you about that they snuck in. I knew it was in there, so it's not like they ripped me off. But when I was flipping through the pulls, I'm like, I don't have this on my pull list. But I'm like, well, since it's here, I'll read it and just to see if I like it or not. Ranger Academy issue 8. Ranger Academy, I honestly have a love-hate relationship with it. It's a great story, a great concept, but I feel like some of the dialogue drags. For what reason, I do not know, but it just feels like the main character is just taking a long time to get to the point when, it's just one of the things where she's just so worrisome. And for me, it's kind of like killing the story. It's like, just get on with it. It's not that serious. But I guess, everybody feels different. But so far, overall, enjoy the story, enjoying the book, enjoying the run. It's just the main character's dialogue sometimes just irks me. Monolith, this should be issue 3. Two of 3. Issue 1 was a great foot in the door. Really caught my attention. I think I'm just now getting to Monolith in regular Spawn. Well, not Monolith, but like, some variation of him. And reading this it shows why I want to get through Spawn first before I start reading Gunslinger and Scorched and King Spawn and stuff like that, because I feel like he's been around, but I just haven't gotten to him yet in the original Spawn run. We have Green Lantern issue 12 and Star Sapphire reunited at last. Green Lantern has been a good read. Again, just like War Journal is pretty much getting in on John Stewart. This is, kind of like touching in on everybody else, really getting in on Hal Jordan and Kyle Rayner and Carol. Oh, gee, I forgot her last name. Ferris. Carol Ferris just getting in on everybody else. It feels like War Journal and this really have the Green Lantern Corps thing going on again, where they're telling like two different sides of the story, and then they're just going to come together every once in a while to piece everything together. So I'm really liking it. Have Torpedo 1972 issue 1. I said in the last video, if I could get a certain amount of likes on either TikTok or YouTube, I would show my POV of how I choose comics to read and stuff, because it seems like all I read is Green Lantern and Spawn and stuff, and now you're seeing something different, and you're probably wondering how I got to this. Like I said, I'm not really going to get into all that because that's not what this video is, but this really piqued my interest when I was going through my weekly Comic Hub pull list, kind of like looking through it, just making sure everything is in tip-top shape, and saw this. Decided to get it. And that's issue 1. Issue 2. And this is why this issue 3 is what caught my eye and really made me see what this comic book was about. And then I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Let me start reading it. This Casino cover, for all my Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci fans, you will recognize this cover, paying homage to the movie Casino. So that was the cover that really made me say, hey, let me check this out. And then Torpedo 1972 issue 4. These covers are actually really good. But yeah, and that was it. Over 20 books. I think it was like 25 or something like that, 28, I don't know. But those were my pickups. Let me know what you guys got. Don't forget to follow all the social medias. They're in the description below. Give a like, share, follow. And also, I've been going live a lot more regularly now on Twitch. And I started on YouTube. So whenever you see me there, just come in, just start a conversation, and we'll go from there. With that being said, love you guys. Anime and Beer, we out.